Did you know that nearly 1/3 of French people suffer from sleep problems? Stress, screens, diet, and the modern lifestyle affect not only adults, but also teenagers, who are already experiencing a decrease in both the amount and quality of their sleep. What are the real consequences? Decreased hormone production, weight gain, irritability, divorce, drug use? No, I'm kidding about the last two. But yes, for example, a significant lack of sleep over several days can increase the risk of diabetes or cause your testosterone levels to drop to those of someone 10 years older than you are now. And that's no joke. Basically, all health indicators worsen when you're deprived of sleep. But is there a dietary supplement that can save us? Well, no, not a single one. Feel free to share and like the video if you enjoyed it. No, let's start properly. Let me introduce myself. I'm Cyril. I'm the founder of DYS, a company specializing in dietary supplements for sports performance. A brand that, for once, is not joking around. So I know all the behind-the-scenes details, and there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I'm here to reveal everything to you. But today, let's look at the dietary supplements that have been scientifically proven to have a real impact on our sleep. I'm sure there are some you've never even heard of. Let's start with the most popular one, melatonin. Melatonin is often taken in capsule or liquid form. But did you know that it's a hormone your body produces to initiate sleep? So taking it can actually lead to several problems. Personally, if necessary, I recommend taking melatonin in microdoses well below what's sold on the market, and I advise against taking melatonin daily. Contrary to what many people think, taking it does not block your body's natural production of melatonin. However, prolonged and improperly dosed use could desensitize melatonin receptors, which can lead to a form of psychological dependence. On top of that, melatonin only helps you fall asleep. Yes, it's very effective for that, but if you have trouble during the night, like waking up, it won't help you maintain deep and lasting sleep. Let's move on to magnesium, more specifically chelated magnesium bisglycinate. Now, you might be wondering, what does chelated mean here? If you're not familiar with the term chelated, don't worry. I invite you to watch the video that should pop up here or there. In that video, I explain everything about magnesium. Magnesium will no longer hold any secrets for you. It's true that a large part of the European population doesn't consume enough magnesium. Yet, a magnesium deficiency can disrupt the secretion of melatonin and hinder relaxation, especially through the GABA receptors. It is therefore very likely that magnesium can help you improve the quality of your sleep, especially if you are deficient. The more deficient you are, the more benefits you will see from supplementing with magnesium. Sponsor of the day, hello. If you're looking for a magnesium complex that contains not only the best forms of magnesium but also zinc, an equally essential mineral, look no further. You've just found the ideal product. Here it is. You're in luck today. The link is in the description. As we've seen, magnesium acts on GABA receptors. But what does that mean? It means that it plays a key role in reducing neuronal excitability and therefore prepares the brain and the central nervous system for sleep. By reducing this excitability, Georgia BA also helps to curb stress and anxiety, which promotes better quality sleep, especially for those who tend to be stressed, anxious, or overthink before going to bed. But there is an ingredient that is even more effective at stimulating GABA receptor activity. And for many of you, this is going to be a discovery. It's Apigenin. Apigenin is an active compound found in chamomile. That's why those who have tried chamomile tea in the evening often feel a calming effect and fall asleep more easily. This is largely thanks to the apigenin it contains. There's also glycine, which is also found in collagen and has shown beneficial effects on sleep quality in several studies. It appears to work in particular by lowering core body temperature, which helps you fall asleep, because a temperature that's too high degrades sleep quality. That's why there's often an emphasis on keeping your bedroom cool. Next ingredient, this one you probably know, but you never say its name.
Wield this wand.
Oh, we don't say its name.
Yes, we're talking about ashwagandha. Studies conducted on both insomniac and non-insomniac adults have shown that a course of 4 to 12 weeks at a dose of 600 milligrams per day. Be careful with the dosage, because the amount of active ingredients can vary depending on the manufacturer and the brand. But ashwagandha could improve sleep quality and duration, as well as reduce fatigue and nighttime disturbances. Now, theanine. Theanine is an amino acid naturally found in tea leaves, especially in green tea. Theanine is best known for promoting a calmer and more relaxed state, which could also contribute to better quality sleep. In any case, that's what several studies conducted on healthy individuals suggest. On the other hand, for those who suffer from chronic issues such as anxiety, depression, or persistent sleep problems, the evidence is still too limited to draw conclusions for these individuals. Another discovery, certainly for many of you, is cherry juice. It has properties related to muscle recovery, but also helps contribute to better sleep. For sleep, the standard dose is 30 milliliters of concentrate or 237 milliliters of juice twice a day, morning and evening. Tryptophan is often mentioned. Did you know that tryptophan is often misunderstood? Yes, it's an amino acid found in eggs, turkey, chicken, and also dark chocolate. By the way, a little anecdote. Once I was at the pharmacy and the pharmacist advised her client to eat dark chocolate because it contains tryptophan. But why is that a very bad idea? Dark chocolate also contains caffeine, so it should be avoided before going to sleep. And on top of that, the scientific evidence regarding the effects of tryptophan on sleep is limited and contradictory. So you can still try it for yourself, but research is not conclusive about this amino acid. Now, to defend the pharmacist, I understand her reasoning. Tryptophan is a precursor to melatonin. One could suggest that it might promote sleep by increasing melatonin levels, but unfortunately it's a bit more complicated than that. 5-HTP, it's true, is a precursor to serotonin and therefore also to melatonin. But again, research on its actual effect on sleep is limited and contradictory. In adults, some studies show no effect or even a reduction in sleep time among older individuals. So as of now, we don't really know if 5-HTP has a real impact on sleep. Myo-inositol improves insulin sensitivity and helps better manage blood sugar levels. But that's not all. Some studies show slight weight loss, better blood pressure, and an impact on blood lipids. Why am I telling you this? Because it could also improve sleep, and that's by influencing serotonin and GABA. So myo-inositol could help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep. Passionflower is known for its calming effect, and some studies compare it to anxiolytics. With fewer side effects, it could help reduce anxiety without causing too much sedation, and it slightly improves sleep quality, but the data is still too limited to consider it a scientifically validated remedy. Valerian is popular for helping people fall asleep, with users reporting that they feel more rested. But from a scientific standpoint, the results remain somewhat unclear. Some research has shown that valerian supplementation could improve sleep quality compared to a placebo and potentially help you fall asleep faster. Still, we need more studies on this ingredient. So there are things that can have a huge impact on your sleep. And in my opinion, that's where we should focus first. These are the things you shouldn't do. Yes, all the things you do every day. We'll save that for another video. This was Cyril from DYS. See you next time.